Hello and welcome to another video. This time around we are once again on a different account, doing a takeover, going to take a look pretty much all around the different content. Starting off with probably the most time consuming one, which is going to be the Abyss 1. This is his current team, 25.6k that he's doing. The team looks pretty standard. The only thing that's coming to my mind is the Elowin here, and Pharisee is missing, so there's no AoE damage reduction. Whoever has played the Abyss himself by now, yeah, probably noticed he's kind of necessary. Either him or Nerissa, one of the two, so we're going to take a look at that. Apart from that, team is looking pretty standard. What's kind of common by now. It is an A5 Wukong and A5 Kigiri. It's pretty good with A1 Torador, but this is kind of whatever. A1 Zolgaden's also big. It's an A4 Setram. A0 Eileen. A1 Hanks is a bit low, yeah, but I think this is probably going to be the least issue. And A1 Diao-chan. So I'm assuming that most likely we are going to need a healer, either of the two factions. So Pharisee is available, that's good. So it's most likely going to be Pharisee that we're using, or it's definitely going to be. Let's be precise about that. We could use Volker, or another option is Phineas is there, fully skilled, perfect, and has the exclusive, perfect. So that's probably also going to be an option which we can throw in. Okay. So his score, as I said, 25.6. I'm assuming we should be able to get above the 35k mark. From there on out, I'm assuming that the biggest change would be Ingrid instead of Torador as a lord, which we can also take a look at. And it doesn't have her, okay. Okay, then I'm just quickly going to go into the gearing, gear everyone, then we're going to take a look at the run, how it's going to work out, and yeah, how far we get. Gonna show the gear afterwards. Welcome back. So I've geared everyone, made 2 small adjustments already. That's with Pharisee and Sockadence, gave them a little bit more HP because they were dying towards the end. I just had one run straight in the beginning, the first one, that worked out decently to around like 40k. But I had a few ults that weren't really properly timed, which is why I just want to do it again to have everything, yeah, nearly perfect. Our top DPS here are going to be Sarkadens, Kigiri, and Wukong, which is why they are getting the Invic buff, using Sarkadens here for the debuffs, and then Kigiri, Wukong, the first ult of them. From my experience, since the Rage Region change, which was live for like a few days or so, you don't necessarily need to trigger Eileen that early. She is able to heal against it, so we're going to leave this one out on the first phase. Setram for phase 1. At around 440, we want to trigger Kigiri. Kigiri Wukong. Get the ults out. Boost them up with Pharisee. And then we're going to pre-channel Solkadens. So boss is going to turn. Damage comes in, and they can continue hitting. From this phase onward, we want to use Eileen ult on the first ability of the boss, which is here the Drake's Bellow. So Eileen ult, this should heal us against like the first 3 abilities of the boss. Since this isn't an A3 Hex, we're not going to trigger him early, or right as the form switches. So we're just gonna delay him to like 450. Okay, here comes the Meteor, pre-channel Soul Cadence, use Kigiri to parry and Pharisee to heal against it. And then the shield should come up and get pretty much instantly nuked. Now we have some time to deal some damage on the knocked face. When he's going to come up, my personal orientation is always the boss going to swing his head to the left and once to the right, and this is when he's going to change his form. Just to get ready with the Kigiri ult. So here we have the first one, swing. There's the second one, and trigger. That's how we can already get one ult out. Next one's going to be 341. First ability, Eileen, was a bit late to be honest, but works out. Boss going to stun us. That isn't really an issue. So we can get one ult out here already. Probably could have triggered his ult already. Okay, that works out. Now we're gonna work with the Cetra mold. He should be able to pretty much clear the shield by himself with a little bit assistance of Kigiri's passive. As you can see here, there was a big swing of damage coming in. Gonna use Pharisee early just to boost some more damage. And now we want to trigger him for 311. Okay, let's mess this up. Not mess this up this time around. We're pre-channeling Soul Cadence since the boss is going to switch early. Here's the first ability again. We're gonna heal against it. You can use Wukong here just as a slight additional damage. It's not going to deal a lot, but better than nothing after all. Okay, that was just in time. With Soul Cadence, we're gonna pre-channel again. Use him. Use Kugiri to block the damage and heal against it. He's also tanking the hit. And now this shield should drop pretty soon. So we're at 2 minutes. The next Kigiri trigger is at 155, not instantly after the boss switches. Just like a small delay. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Now let's see if they manage to survive. Okay, I lean to high heal against it. Nah, that killed Cetrum already. Yeah, so it's about that time where we would just need more HP on these two to stay alive. Yeah, so we're gonna hit an end at the last shield. It wouldn't be 60k anyways, just because he has the awakenings. So here we can see the damage chart, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty low damage on those two, unfortunately, since he's mostly there to just break the shield anyways. He's not really doing a lot apart from that. And Hex isn't a 3 or higher, so his damage is going to fall out quite a lot. As, yeah, we just need to trigger his ult pretty late. Okay, then let's run over... No, that's not it. Let's run over the gear real quickly. So we are already having decently HP on him. Pretty much HP percentage as a substat as the last one. Just missing it here, unfortunately, and this is most... Oh, this flat HP as well. So if we had like HP percentage here, one more here, and probably not that low rolls on those pieces, he should be able to survive the 5th phase. Setram, unfortunately no crit damage on the weapon. Mid rolls on the chest. The right side pretty much full quads. We would have to probably run some HP subs just to keep him alive, but yeah, it's probably not going to make a real difference. Lord Phineas is also with some HP subs. Unfortunately, nothing here. And here again, HP percentage, because he's going to take that lightning or whatever it is as soon as Torador's going to die. So we need him to have enough HP to survive that. Here, pretty much just mostly triple stats. Unfortunately, there are no quad stats available. Pretty much the same for the weapon. And is exclusive. Diao-chan isn't anything special. It's just mostly about flat attack subs. Unfortunately, there wasn't one for the bangle. But apart from that, there's one for the amulet, one for the ring. That's actually a really good one. And most of the times HP again, since we want her to survive through all of that. And her exclusive. Torador is in morale, just tanky gear. Triple HP main with some tank substats. And tank left side. We don't need his exclusive, just for clarification, since the stun isn't going to help us at all here. We don't need to run his exclusive for that. With the Watchguard's Unity, just to have more HP to survive more. And we have Wukong. He is running in a quad, a triple, and unfortunately only a triple, but this could at least help out to get another ult out. Same here. Fortunately, there wasn't really a good weapon left. And yeah, quad chest with the flat attack as force stat. Obviously, his exclusive. Kigiri in Cataclysm set, this is full quad. This is actually good stuff with Rage Regen here. Might not be necessary. You could even go for flat attack here at the force stat, and maybe even the Watchers would be better. But yeah, this is small things. This is the only quad Wicked Vengeance weapon he had, so on him we could run a chest without crit rate. Unfortunately, he doesn't have one of those, since we're already at 120%. We'll probably just need to get 3% somewhere out. And obviously his exclusive. Eileen, as usual, you want to build her pretty tanky, which is why we're running HP and the Astral Guardian left side. Unfortunately, he didn't have any HP mains, which is usually like one piece where you could go for, or you could even go for two and then not run Astral Guardian left side. But since this is all just subs, attack percentage main with attack speed and HP percentage in the subs, here with attack speed and HP percentage sub, and one more time attack main with HP percentage subs, since we're running it like that, we're going to run Astral Guardian left side. and Tier's Balm, and last but not least, Pharisee. Had to run 1 HP main just to keep him alive. Apart from that, all attack mains with flat attack, and left side tanky once again. And Euphoric Orb. Okay, so this was new high score for him. That should work out on auto pretty decently. So at least the 35 chest is guaranteed. Question for him is whether he wants to hit twice for the 60k, which is left for him. Okay, thank you. And then here in the next part for whichever content is going to be on this account.